Hey friends, we're getting ready for Easter, and sometimes we just need a cute little easy Easter project that we can make. So I'm going to do it on the black paper, and if you're going to be teaching the lesson how the sun hit his face and it was total darkness during Jesus' death, then black seems like a perfect choice. But the cross I'm going to make, even though it fits in here, I think it needs to be a little bit smaller. So I can do maybe a half sheet. So let's do that. And then if you decide, oh, I think I would have liked to have that a little bit bigger, you can. I just want there to be room for our chalk art that we're going to do. So, all right. You open that up. I've got it creased so that way I know exactly where to cut. Right, set that aside. Now on this piece, I want to fold it in half because this is going to become a template that I can use or even give to the kids so that they can trace around it and be able to cut out the cross shape for their artwork too. So we're going to cut two rectangles. One's going to be smaller right here. It almost looks like a square. And then the other one's going to be longer, for the longer side of the cross. And I'm just going to cut right up here. And then when I unfold it, we'll see how close I am, or if I need to make any adjustments. Because sometimes you just do. So, not too bad. I might just trim this edge a little bit. Not bad. I think that'll work. Now, just fold it again and keep trimming it if it's not exactly the way that you want it to be, because it's so easy to adjust. And you might just help the kids know how to do this. If you have older kids, don't do everything for them. Let them also do this. So that would be super easy as well. Okay, I've got some Marvelous tape. And you can try some Scotch tape or something if you want to, that'd be fine. I just find that Marvelous tape is really good at letting go when it needs to not tear up the paper and the wall. It's always a big deal. And it's really good at keeping stuff on the wall so that way you're not walking in your classroom and everything falling off the wall. So I'm just gonna put a little piece right there. Now, that'll hold it in place. You may have older kids who can just hold it, and I doubt it. And so then we're gonna use some chalk. I've got some purple chalk here, and I'm gonna do these little starburst or sun rays. Okay, it's time for the big reveal. Let's take off the cross that we taped on. Be careful because you don't want to rip the paper, so be gentle. And actually, you can use a little hairspray if you want to keep the chalk from smearing. That's kind of nice when it doesn't smear. It'll help, but that's all. It'll just help. So the goal would be here that I would be able to even have space on the paper that I could write the Bible verse. So here it is. And so I could put today's Bible verse on here and be able to send it home with them. Matter of fact, if you've got it already typed out for little kids, then they could glue it on or glue it on across there. Talk about why the cross is so important. Don't forget, this is a perfect time to explain salvation. And for our preschoolers, we're just going to be laying the foundations for salvation, that we trust Him. Say things like, when I pray, I know God hears my prayers. I know Jesus loves me. He gave His life on the cross for me to be forgiven of my sins, and He did for you too. And so we lay those foundations of faith. And so this could be a fun cross art project that's super easy to do. I hope you'll give it a try. I hope you have a happy day.